Well, moving on, Anil Kumble's stint as National Cricket Academy chairman is over, barely 15 months after he accepted the post. But why did he step down? It all comes down to a software program Anil Kumble had proposed. This is an NDTV exclusive.
I had put together a plan, a 3-year vision plan, which obviously didn't see much alignment with the rest of the committee members. And I felt that, at that stage, there's no point in being a part of NCA just as a figurehead. And I thought it's better to move on and request somebody else to take that position.
So what was the issue that caused such friction between the BCCI and one of Indian cricket's most famous sons? According to sources in the board, Jumbo wanted the NCA to have a software program for injury management. The BCCI shot it down, claiming it's too expensive a proposition. NDTV has also learned that the BCCI suspected Kumble would personally benefit from the deal by charging a commission to the proposed software company. Financial benefit for Kumble or not, the big question is, shouldn't the richest cricket board in the world be ready to spend a substantial amount so that a solution to one of their biggest problems can be found? The bottom line is, losing an administrator of the caliber of Anil Kumble will surely end up being Indian cricket's loss. All right, for more on this, we are joined by Mr. Sunil Gavaskar. Now, Mr. Gavaskar, that Anil Kumble wasn't happy after his suggestion about injury management program was turned down by the BCCI, terming it as very, very expensive. This we can confirm, as we showed you in our report as well. My question to you is, would it hurt the richest board in the world to pay some money when that will help you find out a solution to one of your biggest problems in the recent past?
Nikhil, I don't have an idea of the exact figures involved in this. That probably only the members of the committee that met would have an idea. But obviously, I think injury, having seen what happened in England, where we had injuries, and even before that, before the World Cup, for example, we had Praveen Kumar being injured. We've had a few problems with our new ball bowlers, Zahir, Sreesanth, Praveen is injured again, and then Varun Aaron's got injured again. So there are injury issues. Harbhajan's being injured. There are injury issues, and I think we need to have some sort of a way to monitor the old injuries, how they are being treated, and therefore to prevent a recurrence of that. So I guess it's something that the BCCI must look into, for the simple reason that then they are better prepared to make sure that this doesn't happen with anybody else.
Right. Would you then say BCCI has lost a great opportunity of fixing the injury problem, like I mentioned earlier, something that has been troubling them a lot?
Yes, I think, you've got to say that, see, Anil's played at the very highest level. He's had his injury problems as well. And, the shoulder injury that he had. And so he's had practical experience of, what happens to an international cricketer. And therefore, when he comes up with some views, maybe you could have said to him, look, this is, expensive or whatever it is. And maybe, you could have done some sort of an adjustment over there. But somebody like Anil Kumble, when he comes in and says something, I think you don't want to maybe agree with him 100%. But surely I think he's got, a lot of credibility, and therefore you've got to look at what he says.
Right. Now, if we were to believe what the BCCI suspects, that Anil Kumble was going to gain financially from this software deal, then shouldn't the board also be thinking about changing the post of the NCA chairman from an honorary one to a paid professional spot?
Well, I think if you do that, I think it'll be the best thing that can happen, for the simple reason that then the chairman is not going to just turn up on the odd occasion and have a look at it. For example, as the chairman of the National Cricket Academy for the time that I was there, I used to be there. We used to have meetings for policy, but I wasn't there at Bangalore throughout. But if you have somebody who's given a job and therefore is held accountable, then I think it'll probably be even better.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.